If things turn bad, you're definitely going to want a slice of this. Today we're checking out the new pre-sale of mid-rats from freeze-dried wholesalers. Let's get into it. Now here's a long-term storage meal that needs absolutely no introduction. It's pizza. This is one of the new pre-sales that we're going to be doing from freeze-dried wholesalers. I want to show you what's in it, show you how to prepare it, and give you a little update on the first pre-sale that we did before. Alright, so first a quick update on last month's pre-sale. That was the hamburgers and the breakfast sandwiches and hash browns and all that. The DoD delivery has already been made. Everybody who ordered the mid-rat sale should be getting your food now. It's all shipped out. I think I'm getting mine today, actually. So we're definitely going to test that when it comes in. And I just wanted to let you know that this is a pre-sale. Okay? You're going to be ordering this stuff, okay, and paying for it with a few weeks in advance. They'll be delivering it to you. So you pay for your orders over the next 5 days. This sale will end Friday night, February 25th at midnight. Okay? Or sooner if they get too many orders and, you know, they can't produce it in time. So get your orders in ahead of time if you're interested in doing this. I'm going to tell you everything that's in this. I'm going to show you how I'm preparing it today and let you know that this can be prepared on-grid or off-grid. Okay, I'm going to be using a steamer that's kind of off there, a little rice cooker with a steamer in it. You don't need to use something that plugs in. However, I am going to be using a power bank for it. So that's how this resale is going to work, okay? The last one was super popular, okay? He was telling me they almost matched the order for the government on what we ordered here alone, okay? So definitely get in on this sale so you can get a chance to try it out. I know most people think, you know, I'm just going to store beans and rice and I'll be fine. I don't need all that junk food. But remember, if all you store is beans and rice, it's going to get really boring really quick, okay? And your stomach doesn't know exactly how to process this new diet of nothing but beans and rice. One of the things I like about this with freeze-dried wholesalers is you can eat what you normally eat. If you eat steak once a week, you can have that. If you eat chicken once a week, you can have that. And now, if you eat pizza on Friday nights, you can have that too. So, by storing what your family would eat, if there's a large disruption in our food supply or power grid goes down for more than a day or two, you can still have what you normally have and have some semblance of normalcy. It's also an awesome morale boost. Think about it. You know, some kind of major disaster going on and you whip out a bag of the pizza. You're able to have a really good meal out in the middle of nowhere. You're really happy about it. So it's definitely a morale boost. Now, I have never ever seen anywhere before that has freeze-dried pizza. We've tried the MRE pizza, and it was kind of, I don't know. It was kind of like bad pizza you'd get from your school when you were a little kid on pizza day. It wasn't as good. I mean, it's pizza. Hey, you know, it's not horrible, but it wasn't good. I have already tested this stuff out, okay? And I use that steamer over there. We'll bring that over in a sec. And I'm here to tell you, it's good stuff, okay? And they can't say who the pizza is from, but it's definitely one of the more popular chains in America. So you'll definitely be able to enjoy it, okay? Now, this may not be brought back. Again, it's not to say you need to buy this now or I'll never have it again. But in the nature of the way he does these things for the military, you know, it could be a one-time deal. They may try it and not like it. They may try it and say, okay, let's do something different. So if you're interested in getting some freeze-dried pizza, definitely check them out. Shelf life. Shelf life on these is, well, they've tested it for 5 years. Okay? The way the military orders these, they want to make sure it has a 5-year shelf life, and that's all they test for. I guarantee you, with proper care, keeping them sealed up, keeping them in a dry, cool location, they'll be good for double that. I can guarantee you that. I mean, I've had stuff similar to this, freeze-dried bread type items that were good for 10, 15 years. So definitely you'll be able to enjoy this for a long, long, long period of time. So quickly, I'm going to let you know what type it is, and I'm going to shut up and start cooking, okay? We got vegetable pizza, meat lovers pizza, barbecue chicken pizza, buffalo chicken pizza. We have deluxe pizza, garlic bread twists. That's one we're going to try today. The stuffed cheese bread, I had that already, and it's amazing. And Parmesan cheese bites. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a couple of different pieces of pizza out, and I'm going to show you the way I do it. We're going to get that steamer over here and our power bank over here, our power station, and we're actually going to give this a shot. Now, with the power situation. All right, I'm going to roll this in here real quick. I have my rice cooker with a steamer. Now I know what you're saying. This is grid down. Where am I going to get electricity from? I'm not buying one of those $1,000 power banks. Well, you don't have to. You go to a thrift store. You buy one of these. You throw out the bottom if you don't want it, and you keep this part. You got a bucket, a tub of water, and a steamer tray. Right there. Boom. Done. Okay? Put it over a fire. Remember my big Brulin stove? You could put it over that. You'd be able to do this. You don't need electricity to do this. I'm doing this for ease of use, but even I'm doing it off grid using the power bank. So let's get this set up. Let's get the pizza out. I'll show you what it looks like before, and I'll show you how I get it ready. All right, so I'm going to put this on cook over here, okay? And this is my 1,000-watt power station. Right now on warm, it's only drawing 15 watts. It's at 100%, so that gives me 21 hours. When I put this up, you're going to notice that's going to go up. So let's do that first. And it goes up to about 400, 412, 413. Now, the pizza. How do we do this? You may be thinking that I can just throw that in the steamer there and it'll be ready to go. Try it. Doesn't work. Comes out burned and hard. You got to wet it a little bit, okay? What I'm going to do over here is get this bowl. I know it's kind of hard to see everything here, but I want to keep you in the light and on camera. I'm going to get this bowl here, and I'm going to put some water in it. And I'm literally just going to soak this stuff, okay? Just going to soak it a little tiny bit. Remember, we don't want it to get soggy and nasty. We just want it to get wet and absorb some of that water. So when the steam hits it, it's not going to dry it out. There's garlic knots. We're going to try those. And this is that Parmesan cheesy bread I told you about. This was so good. So we're just going to let that sit in there for a minute, okay? And I'm really just going to take the pizza. This is the pepperoni. Another piece of pepperoni because, well, I like pepperoni. Okay? Really what I'm trying to do is get the water absorbed in there, kind of in the pores of the food. Okay? And this is probably more than good enough right here. So what I'm going to do is wait till this heats up. Once this heats up and it's ready to go, then we'll put this in. I can even take this out now, because it's pretty much soaked in. You can feel it's heavier too. It's absorbed some of the water. So you can definitely feel it's heavier. And that's what you want it to do. You want it to absorb the water. Now I know this isn't a mountain house meal that you just toss boiling water into on the side of the road and you have for dinner. It's going to require a little preparation, but this is hardly difficult. So let's toss this stuff in here. And you can feel the difference in how much lighter this is compared to that. And you saw it wasn't in here all that long. All I want it to do is just absorb the water. You'll see bubbles coming up from it sometimes. So let's give this a few minutes to get up to temperature. And then we will fire it up and we'll put the stuff in there. Then I'll come back when it's fully hydrated and we'll actually try it all out and I'll give you a look at what it looks like. Like right now you can see, even though this is absorbed water, whoops, didn't mean to break it, but it's still hard. It's still like a cracker. So we want that to be soft. So let's give it a few minutes to absorb that and I'll bring you back. All right, it's been about 10 minutes. I went outside and did a little gardening stuff and figured I'd come back in, check up on it. Looks like it's going pretty well. As you can tell, the power station there is doing its job. Let's take a piece here. I tried a piece earlier and it was kind of hard still. This is perfect now. Wow, look at that. Nice and soft. Perfect. It's so good. All right. So I switched it on warm because I think we're at the right temperature now. I don't want to overdo it. There's the other piece of bread. Let's try the regular cheese pizza. Whoa, that's hot. I'll leave that last piece in there. I'll grab it later. Anyway, looks like it's doing its job. Now, just with the heat on, that's drawing 15 watts just with the warm. So let's try it out and see. That looks pretty darn amazing to me. That is perfect. The amazing thing about it is it tastes just like pizza. It doesn't taste like it was freeze-dried or anything else. It's nice and soft. You can tear it open. Let's try this piece. That is freaking awesome. I can't believe that. Try the bread out. Look at that. Nice and soft. The cheese on that's great. So it seems like we have success. I mean, that is really, really good. Can't beat it. That's all I can do to not finish eating the whole thing. I haven't tried the garlic knots yet. Let's try them out. Absolutely perfect. They're just so good. It's amazing that you can freeze-dry pizza like that. I'll get that last piece out so I don't ruin it. Woo! That is hot. That definitely works this way. It's an awesome way to do it. And like I said, if you don't want to use this, okay, and you just want to do a double boiler type situation here, you can simply get a rice cooker or some Goodwill or used store, throw the rice cooker out, take the bottom pan, take the top steamer part, and use it like that. There's tons of steamers you can buy online. It'll all work no matter what, and it comes out really, really good. So the idea of having yourself some pizza after a major disaster is definitely an intriguing thing. And to have the shelf life on it's really cool too. I'm going to unplug this now. Now what I'm going to do is clean up my mess here, leave this pizza out, and we'll go through the prices, give you a little bit of information on what mid-rats are, and why he's doing this, and we'll finish up. Alright, quickly, what are mid-rats? Mid-rats are basically midnight rations. They're used on ships, or boats, however you prefer, as a fourth meal served daily to U.S. Navy sailors. Basically, if you're working the overnight shift, you want something calorie dense that's going to get you going and keep you up all those hours. And that's the kind of thing these are. They're kind of quick a la carte meals that they put together really quick for the military. So that's the purpose of the contract that he has with the DoD, to provide this stuff. Now, let's talk about the pre-sale really, really quick. Okay? As I said before, this starts today, right now, ends on Friday the 25th. You want to get your orders in before then. I would say put your orders in kind of early, because the pizza is awesome. As you can tell, I've eaten half of what I cooked already. It's really easy to hydrate, whether you're using a rice cooker, a steam cooker, whatever you're using. Doing it over an open fire with the system I suggested before would work too. So it's really easy to prepare. Letting it just sit and steam, best way to get it going here. It stays nice and soft after the fact, so you really can't beat it. I mean, this method actually works good with the chicken nuggets he sells too. I actually still have some that I was picking on the other day. They actually work out really, really well using the steamer. So let's get back on track here. The sale starts today, ends Friday. Get your orders in as quick as possible, because if he sees that the orders are going to way outpace what he has to do for the military, he may end the sale early. Okay, and I'll announce that. I'll let you guys know on my YouTube channel, on my Facebook page, and on my Instagram if for some reason the sale ends early. Because we came pretty close to the same demand that the military had from him on the other orders. So we're definitely going to do it with this one, especially with pizza. I mean, how could you say no to pizza? All right, quickly, pricing on it. The freeze-dried pepperoni pizzas, $35.20, I'm sorry. The freeze-dried meat lovers pizzas, $37.90. Freeze-dried cheese pizza, $34.50. Freeze-dried deluxe pizza, $37.50. Freeze-dried barbecue chicken pizza, by the way, that stuff is awesome, $38.35. Freeze-dried vegetable pizzas, $37.45. Freeze-dried stuffed garlic bread, which we had here, this stuff here, that's $33.70. The freeze-dried garlic twists, that is what we had there. They're $26.40. And lastly, the freeze-dried Parmesan bread bites, which we kind of have left here, are $29.85. This stuff is awesome and very easy to prepare. And think about it. You know, there's a lot to be said, just like the military uses these for morale, there's a lot to be said with you in the middle of a disaster situation, having a morale boost like this. Being able to feed your family what you normally have on a Friday night, sit back, watch a movie with the solar generator kicked on, you know, and you're doing good, you know, even on a long-term power outage. And with all the talk of hacking our power grids and messing with our stuff and cyber attacks, now's the time to definitely get stocked up on food. So even if you don't want the pizza, here's the cool deal about that. I read you those prices. Using my code, you're going to save 15%. My link, not my code. You use my link down below. It's going to be the first link there in the description. I know some people will be like, but where's the link? It's in the description. I always do that with every product I put it in the description. So the first link in the description is going to save you 15%. There is no sale on this for regular people. But for people watching this video, you're going to save 15% just using that link right down there. So check it out right there. Freeze-dried Wholesalers. The link will be down below. Save 15% on any of the pizzas you want. You don't have to order them all. Maybe you just like meat lovers and you just want to get that. Cool. Works for me, you know. Try it out, see if you like it. I would order 2 of these so you can practice in your method, see how your method works. These are a little bit different than the other stuff. The other stuff you can just soak in water and it hydrates. Of course, you can't do that with dough or it'll become mush. So you soak it in water, you put it in any kind of steamer you want, and you're good to go. So that's the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely check them out. They went up last night at like 3 in the morning. So you definitely have time to order. I've been seeing him all over social media promoting them. So get in on it, get your order in, and remember, you're pre-ordering. You're going to order this week up until Friday and receive the order a couple weeks later. He has to know how much pizza to produce and freeze dry for not only the DoD contract, but for you guys as well. Anyway, folks, I thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out all our links down below, as well as that 15% off on freeze-dried wholesaler link. Works for this stuff too. And stay safe and stay prepared.